you have the Hanged Man in reverse. This would be your energy, my Pisces. Okay, well, somebody was stuck and now they're not. Codependent. Codependent issues, a lot of controlling energies, not wanting to be controlled anymore. So the best way to get out of this was to decide, leave, talk about it. Some words might have been a little bit cutting, right? Harsh energy. But this is good. That means that if you were feeling stuck, felt in limbo, didn't know what to decide, which path to take, now some of you guys are figuring out how to do this or have done this. Or your person has decided what to, made a decision not to be left hanging, not to be like waiting around, back burner type energy. Very confusing, actually. Confusion. Now let's talk about your challenge, the obstacle. You have the Four of Pentacles. So this would be holding on to something, someone, very, very tightly. Too tightly. It's Pentacles, so maybe some of you guys have been holding on to your money and decide not to give up your money so easily. Maybe that's why they don't want to stick around anymore, because you're not giving them that. Or you're just saving. It's a challenge, though. So it's a challenge to save. It's a challenge to keep these emotions bottled up. We shouldn't have them bottled up. But this is not wanting, not feeling free, not feeling like you can talk about it, because it seems like even if you talk about it, it goes in through one ear and then out the next. So you might have come up with a way to discuss what has been on your mind, or they have something like this. You could just be spending a lot of money, my Pisces, and that's apparently been a challenge. Others of you, your person is spending too much money on something, someone other than you. We shall see. Beneath, afraid to open your heart. Beneath the surface, this could be in your subconscious, so you might know about it, you might not know about it. Sometimes it comes in your dreams, and you wonder, like, what the heck? Why am I still, thinking about this person, or what does that mean? Why are they coming into my dream? This could be a spiritual connection that you've been holding on to, and you're not wanting to let go of this connection because you feel, or they feel like that you're meant to be together. So not wanting to let this end, saying that whole, we're meant to be, you're the one. But obviously there's some red flags there keeping you stuck. Let's have one card for my Pisces. Yeah, you have the Eight of Swords. So this would be feeling trapped in your thoughts, all up in your head. Somebody might just be, all up in your head, meaning, they're constantly telling you things. They're probably coming into your dreams, apparently, making you believe that this is supposed to be with them. It's very deceptive type energy. It's illusions, very manipulative. Small percentage, they're doing some kind of work, magical work, some kind of work. And it's affecting you even in your dreams. Like you might be having nightmares, or just can't sleep, or anxiety. You feel like up all night, stressing, wondering what they're thinking. They're wondering what you're thinking. There is a connection. But it seems like this connection was for a lesson. So did you learn your lesson? Is the lesson learned? If it's not learned, that's why you're still and have each other in each other's energies. Okay, so swords are about thoughts, though. So there's a tendency to maybe do some of that negative self-talk. Think worst case scenarios. Think negatively. So if you don't think it, it doesn't happen, right? But it seems like you can't even avoid it. There could be others around in your energy that are, once you're ready to let go and move on, then they bring this up, or the actual person. Outside influences seem to be affecting your decisions. Okay, so now let's talk about, you're stuck, feeling stuck. They're stuck on you. They stuck on you. Let's talk about your recent past. Last year, last month, last second, person, place, or situation. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this couldn't be involving a home. Small percentage of you guys, you could still be living with your significant other because of a money situation. Like you can't afford to get your own place, or they can't afford to get their own place, but you're still in the same home, right? Or waiting on something to be decided, like in the courts, so you don't want to leave yet until you find out if you can stay there. I hope you guys know what I mean. Like, you know, when there's divorce proceedings, separation proceedings, somebody needs to keep the house, and nobody wants to leave the house. That's for some of you. Others of you, this is about your money, your financial independence, your financial stability. Been working really hard to gain stability in your life in regards to your money, in regards to your family situation. It's also involving a family, your family. Trying to get it back together, or using the family as an excuse to stay together. Others of you, this is an inheritance or some kind of large sum of money that someone is fighting for. And there's some greed here, some greediness. Now let's talk about your crowning energy, which is, I see it as what's constantly on your mind. Like, what are you constantly thinking about? Always on your mind. Could be in regards to your goals, your dreams, or just those what ifs. What if? The Nine of Swords. Yes, a lot of stress, a lot of thinking and overthinking. What if this happens? What if that doesn't happen? Nightmares. Up all night. Can't eat, can't sleep, or sleep all day, or sleep too much, or over. It's affecting your health, my Pisces. Your mental health. You're dealing with someone that, like I said, is emotionally imbalanced, so they could have some kind of mental health issues. They can't get you out of their head, or you can't, no matter what you try. I would recommend some meditation. That would really help. Maybe some guided meditation, or like, you know, a nice bath where you can put some Epsom salt in there so you can get rid of those negative energies that are causing the stress, that are keeping you feeling very anxious and restless. We will get more information. Also, I really feel like somebody is constantly thinking about you. Thinking. And you know, when someone is constantly thinking about you, especially if you have had a real long-term connection, or, you know, you have a connection, obviously, then you kind of feel, especially as a Pisces, you know, you're very, got that empath thing going on. So you can feel them thinking about you. So now you're thinking about them, and it's like never ending type. A lot of stress. Now let's talk about your near future. Person, place, situation coming towards you. Ooh, I like you this one. You have the 9 of Pentacles. Could be a Virgo. Could be. Doesn't have to be. It could be anybody. But Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But the 9 of Pentacles, I love that card. That's talking about being free. Being self-sufficient. Having your own home, having your own car, having your own money. Peace of mind. You could just be outside, you know, in the garden. Just chilling. Not a stress in the world. So it looks like that's coming towards you. That energy. Or someone that'll make you feel this way. Or someone that'll make it so that you can be in this energy. Like, you know, getting a new job. Or having a way, so like another income flow that'll make you feel less stressed if you are stressed about your financial stability. But ultimately, maybe this is going to take being single, separating. Maybe you didn't know what it was like to be in this energy of freedom because of that codependent type situation, right? But this is good. This is very, very good. Enjoying your freedom. Financial bliss. Just stacking your chips. Nice. That's probably why you're up all night over here, trying to figure out how to get to this point. But it looks like you're going to get to that point. Some way, somehow. Getting out of this hardship situation. Beneath the deck, you have the 5 of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold. Some of you guys might have had to kick somebody out. Or you just had to be on your own. You guys get a lot, right? Like a back and forth wondering if you're able to be self-sufficient, if you can maintain this family, this home, this environment of stability by yourself. Understanding that you are enough, that you can do it, that you don't have to depend on them. Cross watchers could be the other way around, right? This is that lack mentality. Constantly wondering, what if I don't have enough? Living that paycheck to paycheck type thing, right? Somebody's always asking and asking, always has their hand out. And that's been causing a lot of stress. Making you feel guilty. How could you leave me out here in the cold? How could you put me in the doghouse? Remember I was saying, if you don't think it, if you're constantly thinking you're not going to have enough, then you're not going to have enough. That's just the way it is. But if you are able to, you know, some way, maybe do something else, fill that void, doing something else, maybe put those positive affirmations out there, then you won't have so much time because you're going to be busy thinking about how it won't happen. Switch it around. Get that shift going where you believe it, that anything and everything is possible. You don't lack for anything. You are enough. The universe got your back. The universe got your back. There's no need to overthink it. I'm sure that obviously that's very easy for me to say, right? Well, I'm an air sign, so I'm constantly in that overthinking. So I have to just kind of step back and be like, hold up. How long have I been thinking about this now? Yeah, that's enough. Let me do something else. Let me watch a movie, you know, journal, something else. Meditation. Okay. So now, for some of you guys, someone is wondering, how did you get unstuck? How did you decide so out of nowhere? So it seems like it was fast. From one extreme to the next. Overstressing, wondering how is this going to happen and all this. and then all of a sudden understanding and getting illuminated to the fact that I got this. I got this. I'm not stuck. Seeing things from a different perspective. Let's clarify the Hangman. Could be dealing with another Pisces. The Hangman is clarified by death or a rebirth in reverse. Scorpio energy. Okay, so some of you guys are gonna get unstuck or out of this situation back and forth by understanding that you can't beat a dead horse, right? There's massive transformation happening. It's a rebirth. A rebirth. Something has to end in order for something to begin. Can't start this new thing until you end the old thing. And someone has tried to keep you in that energy. They don't want to let you go. They're holding on by dear life. Using, the good old days, bringing those things up. Remember when we did this? Remember when I did this for you? Stuff like that. But it's seeing that it's a pattern. It always kind of ends up in the same place, right? It doesn't ever end. So if you see it from the other perspective, how should I say? At one point, some of you guys could have believed this, right? Like, I can fix this. It's going to be better. They're going to be better, right? And that was just what you believed. So now let's say you think of it the other way, where, you know what? I keep saying this and I keep saying this, and I'm stuck in this energy that keep me held down to believing this. But what if I think of it the other way, where apparently hasn't worked out, and it's not going to work out. So let me move on with my life, get unstuck, and start a new phase. So there's transformation. Someone has transformed and the other hasn't. And it's been an ongoing story. Someone's holding on. Let's see. What is this Four of Pentacles? The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's always a promise, an offer. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you that. When I got money, I'll take care of you. Just let me have some right now. But it's never what they say. Most of the time, it's nothing. Promises, promises. For some of you guys, in regards to your money, it's because there's been delays. So you've had to hold on to your money, make sure you have enough. But the universe I'm not trying to tell you to go spend your money, my Pisces, okay? I'm just trying to tell you that it's okay to, spend a little. Buy yourself something nice. If you show the universe that you expect more to come, then they will bring you more. If you hold on to every penny, then you don't get more, because that's the way it works. You're expecting not to get more, so you won't get more. Something here has been delayed in regards to finances. And that's the challenge, or it has been like that before. I feel that it's coming, but you have to kind of try to enjoy the present and understand that it's coming. I know how this sounds, believe me. Easy for me to say. I even feel dumb when I'm saying it, like, yeah, okay, heavenly, sure. Okay. You're not the one left out over here in the cold. You don't know where your next paycheck is coming from. Actually, I don't, but I still have fun with it. But for the most part, it seems like whoever this is, they always have an excuse as to why they didn't commit, why they didn't come through. And you've been holding on to the idea of them, this time they'll have it, this time they're going to mean it. Okay. I hope that made sense. It didn't make sense in my head. It didn't. It didn't. Confusing. Such confusion. Confusion. Clarifying, the Eight of Swords is the Three of Wands in reverse. So this is stressing about something that didn't happen. Your ships didn't come in. It's in your subconscious. So it's believing that, you know, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for me. It never happens for me. So what this is telling me more is that it didn't come in for a reason. Obviously. It wasn't time. There was something that you needed to see first. You needed to see that you can do this on your own. So there is a replanning. It seems like you just have to tweak something simple that you hadn't seen. And your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self is trying to guide you towards what this is that you need to be looking at. And it has to do with those red flags again. I keep seeing these flags. Like you kind of already know what it is because you've seen it before. It's happening again and again and again. So, you know, how they be saying, you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. What are the odds, right? It seems like it's more in your head, or again, them getting in your head, trying to confuse you. Something about fantasy land, you know, promising the world, but time after time after time, they haven't come through. So maybe there's someone that is at a distance, has been distant, and they keep saying they're going to come, they're going to stay, and then they don't. Or they don't stay for long. Or they just come and ask. Let's see, what is this Ten of Pentacles about? Someone they just want a place to stay. You have the Four of Wands. Ooh, okay, I like this. Some of you guys are dealing with a twin flame, small percentage. But this is in regards to a marriage. This is in regards to a solid offer, a solid commitment. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, and this is in your past energy. It seems like you guys have it though, like you're building something and it's going to be amazing, but you're still stressing about it. Looking too far ahead as to every possible thing that could go wrong. Because this looks good. In the past, this has been good. Some of you guys have relocated or are looking into buying a home. Family life is looking better. But then someone comes in and messes with you. Wants to get you off balance. They don't like your success. There's jealousy. They don't like that you have your own place or that you're happy where you are. Or your plans. They see your plans and they're trying to throw that wrench in that movement you got going. There's something to celebrate. You've celebrated. You're happy. And well, let me tell you guys, whatever the heck is going on in the universe is really affecting people where all of a sudden they want to freaking fight. So just be aware of that and don't give in to it. Clarifying the Nine of Swords is the Two of Cups. Beautiful. Soulmate, a divine connection. Upright too. So this could be a business partnership, a romantic partnership, a family, you know, reuniting, talking again. There's been a lot of stress in regards to what's going to happen about this. Is it going to happen? Right? Some of you guys are dealing with someone that's like bipolar or schizophrenic, and there's a need to be one, meaning it's like one day they're one way and one day they're the other way. And it needs to be just the one way, a line. So chakras are out of whack. There's an imbalance here. It could be with yourself, you know, where you need to try not to overthink the situation and understand and believe that everything's going to work out, that it's meant to be. Whatever happens, happens. All this. Some of you guys are very afraid of a new relationship. You don't even want to look into that because of what you've dealt with. Let's see, what is this Nine of Pentacles talking about? The Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This would be taking action. Some of you guys are going to get a phone call or information about a job. And that's what brings you this financial independence over here, where you can breathe. You can breathe. Because now you know there's nothing to stress about. Like, it's all good. Everything's going to work out fine. It's like you're getting attention. Maybe going to go ahead and partner up in some way, whether it's, you know, with a company or being part of a company. I see like some kind of collaboration there where it didn't happen before, and now it is. And now it is. Lovely. Boss. Taking control of your life. Beneath the deck, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, you're not happy where you are. It feels more like being emotionally drained. This situation, this person is just too draining. There's a need for you to protect your energy. At one point, it could have been a wish come through, but now, after all, you're realizing, yeah, not so much. Others of you, this is in regards to an overindulgence. Maybe a little bit too much drinking, a little bit too much something unhealthy, and now there's a need to really focus on your health, get some exercise going, and release those endorphins, and that'll help you. Now let me give you a romance oracle card. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate for some of you. And let me give you one more. Engagement. Ooh, are you guys like afraid of an engagement? Your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Some of you guys have constantly said no to an offer because you were waiting on something else. Kind of waiting for it, a little bit of self-sabotage there. Not believing that you deserve love. Yes, you do. You deserve love. Okay, my Pisces. So now let me have you ask me a question. After hearing what you heard, what would you like to know? It's up to you, apparently. It's up to you. My Pisces, let me read it for you. 44. 44 is important. The end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending.